Hey, family. Hey, it is getting cold. All right, so Bro Farmer had a live. Today is Wednesday. Bro had a live, and we were discussing the Roselle. Okay, so this is my Roselle. And I would tell you, I still feel like I have the biggest Roselle plant right now than anyone. And I'm going to show you why I say that. But, okay, when we say flower, okay, so this is a flower, right? So they have flowers. But when we say go to flower, is this. So we say, what I was saying is, we won't pull these, the calyx, until this flower blooms all the way and then drops the flowers like that. How it's dropping the flowers. So it's cold, y'all, but I still have a lot of them blooming and dropping flowers. So I'm going to let it do what it does. And I'm very, very excited about that. I do still have quite a bit of pollinators, not right now because of the rain, but look at this baby, y'all.
Now look at me.
Look at that.
Look at me.
But let me tell y'all why I think this is amazing. I think this is amazing because, side note, cabbage is looking beautiful. They're actually starting to come to a head. Very exciting, very exciting. But look at the pot that I have it in. Look at the stalk. Look at that. That thing is huge. And that pot is just your regular little garden pot, like the little half barrels or whatever. Look at that, y'all. So from that little pot, this huge thing, and all I can say is learning from Broke, learning from Gina versus Gina, learning from, Asia and all the crew, the garden crews. Look at that. I feed the soil. And that is one thing I learned from my family, my garden family. They talk about feed your soil. I truly think the only reason why this is as big and beautiful as it is in such a small pot is because I fed the soil and not the actual. Look at this thing, y'all. Okay, so that was just a snip. We're still learning. I'm still learning. So, from what I understand, I cannot pull these until this drop. So, all of these little ones right here, I'm going to assume if they don't do anything by the time it gets too cold, then I can't make teas or anything out of this. You guys teach me. You guys let me know. Like I said, we have the one thing I love about Broke. We have learning time. I say he take us to school and we have discussions and we educate each other and we learn from one another. So let me know so we can all clarify and learn and understand. But we cannot do anything with just. So if we don't consider this a flower or the budding, I guess we can call this the budding of the Roselle, and then we can consider this the actual flower. So we understand that this has to come out in order for us to be able, this has to come out. The flower itself has to drop in order for us to get the actual calic or callus of the Roselle to make tea, which is just basically the outer shell at that point. So y'all let me know. Y'all teach me. I'm still learning, y'all. I'm a baby in this garden thing. But shout out to all the family in the garden world that we each one teach one. And until next time, please like, subscribe, and share. Bye.